President Trump all in when it comes to artificial intelligence. His administration pledging $500 billion to improve technology and build more AI data centers across the country. Joining me now to talk about this and other top AI trends in 2025 is Dr. Patrick Dix, an automation and artificial intelligence expert. Good morning to you. A number of people talking about AI and the impact on jobs. Which careers most at risk of being eliminated by this new technology?
Hello. First of all, I would like to thank you for having me this morning. And some of the occupations and jobs that will be eliminated are your factory workers, you have your secretaries, you have your financial analysts, you have your medical billing and coders, and primarily any job that is repetitious. When I say it's repetitious, you're taking something from point A and you're moving it to point B. Those are the kinds of jobs and careers that AI and automation can replicate and potentially eliminate.
So when you're worried about losing your job, what preparations can you make to protect yourself?
One of the first things I would do is look at the industry I'm in and see what is actually going to happen. Now, let's take, for instance, let's use the blue collar occupations, for instance. AI and automation can make those occupations better, but it can't eliminate everything. So if you are in an administrative job, as I named previously, I would look and see, will this happen now or will this happen later? And if it's going to happen now, second thing I would do is see what kinds of jobs will AI create and look at my skill set. I would take a look at my skill set and say, hey, if AI is going to create an AI engineer, AI auditor, or AI expert, how can I get into that field? And once you identify the skills that are needed, I will go to a online school or I will go to my local technical college and see what programs do they have, because in the world we're living in now, you can get education from any type of school online, but I will definitely make sure I go get training so I can stay employable and ultimately get into the AI boom that is about to happen.
Dr. Dix, no doubt artificial intelligence is going to create a number of jobs. Is this because of the president's commitment to building more AI data centers across the country? And would the Miami area make a good location for a place like that?
This is definitely because of the $500 billion investment that the Trump administration announced. And I also want your viewers and listeners to also remember the UAE also wants to pump $1 trillion over here. There's an article from September 2024 talking about that. And the second thing is Miami, it's near the ocean, and Miami is susceptible to hurricanes. I already know flood insurance is high there and hurricane insurance. When they build these centers, they have to take all of that into perspective. Will the cost outweigh replacing this facility, and is it a key spot to have this facility here? Because they centralize these types of AI data centers and locations to where information is greatly needed, but it can also get out. And what I mean by that is, so if you have an AI data center down in Miami, how far up of information wise do you want this to cover? The bottom half of Florida, or do you want it to go all the way up to Jacksonville? So those are things that engineers and developers have to take into perspective when they decide to build these AI data centers.
Immediately scared by this discussion of artificial intelligence being incorporated more into our lives. Are there areas where you see artificial intelligence affecting lives other than what we've talked about?
One of the big things I want people to understand is companies, and you're going to see this more. A couple of years ago, companies used to hide that they were using artificial intelligence. Companies now are going to be more on the forefront, and as we say, they're going to push it out in your face. They're going to let you know, we're investing in Microsoft Copilot, we're investing in Google Gemini, we're investing in OpenAI. Because a couple of weeks ago, you also saw the stuff about DeepSeek, the Chinese trying to use AI to rival OpenAI. The biggest thing is they are going to invest more and more, and they're going to put it in your face, and they are trying to see what can they do to cut costs, because as we know, inflation is rising and companies are trying to make sure that they can stay producing profits. But with low need for workers in some occupations, companies are going to continue to research, develop, design, and get rid of people as needed to increase their revenue.
Well, thank you for joining us this morning, Dr. Dix. We're so grateful for your presence here.
Thank you.